Hi Flosstube friends, welcome to my channel, Crafty Cat Stitcher. I'm laughing because it's taken me a while to get started today, and this is not my first take, I guess. I'm Kathy, Crafty Cat Stitcher is my channel, and it's about cross stitch and other crafty things that happen once in a while. So you'll see some different things on here occasionally. Not in every video, but some. Today I've got a good one, so get ready. Anyway, this is my 94th video. Today's Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. I know I haven't been here in a little while. Yeah, just things. It's nothing big. No, I'll let you know what's been going on as I go through my video, and not anything earth-shattering or anything like that. But I have been gone for a little while, and I will tell you, I have been stitching, so you'll see quite a few WIPs today. And for those who watched my last video, it was a Flosstube extra, and it was about things that I use in my stitching that help me out, that are helpful to me. And thank you for watching. If you did, I got a lot of nice comments, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't seen it, go take a look. You never know what you'll see. That maybe you'll see something that you haven't seen before. So who knows, right? So anyway, WIPs. I do have quite a few. I've got a little stack right here that I'm going to show you. So I started out with Strawberry Fields Forever. It's by Blackbird Designs. There it is. A lot of people are stitching this one, or have stitched it. I'm doing this one in all the call for colors with the call for fabric. This is that fabric I'm not a super big fan of, but I've gotten so much done on it, it's going to stay right where it is. So there it is. I worked a lot on these borders. A lot on the border this time. So you can start to see it kind of taking shape. Before, when I didn't have the borders on, it was kind of like, oh gosh. But you know what? Really, it's getting there. It's getting there. So it's nice. It's pretty, and I'm looking forward to framing that and, well, getting it done and then framing it. Next, I worked on Fresh Pumpkins by That's So Kelly. There's that. I'd love to get this one done. I am going to move this roll frame over here just to get it out of the way so I don't smash it. So this one, I'm not sure what this fabric is. It is some sort of a Lugana even weave. It's pretty, and it's going along really well. I mean, I don't have too much more to go here. Oh, I don't have much more to go at all, but I'd really like to finish it very similarly to this. It comes with the little patch, the little pumpkins patch, and I want to finish it like that, so I should be able to. And now that I'm looking at it, it's like, well, I have a little bit left, but I'll get to it. I'll get it. It'll get done. I'm going to put this roll frame here also to keep it safe. Stitchy Stars was next. This is a good one to work on at cross stitch days with friends because it's pretty easy, and there's not a whole lot of like spacing things out. In fact, really there's none of it like in Strawberry Fields, that you've got to really make sure you're in the right place. But in this one, it's pretty much lines up as soon as you get it started. I'm stitching this one on Salted Caramel Lugana, 32 count by Luminous Fiber Arts, in the call for colors, because the colors are what I really liked about it the best. And so there it is, and I'm going to show you like this, because this is how I stitch it. There it is. Yeah, the colors, I mean, you could like change these colors up to all kinds of combinations. That would be pretty, but the colors are really what caught my eye for this pattern. So I'm getting there. I've got almost 4 out of 7. So that's pretty good. It'll get there. I'm going to have a stitch day tomorrow, so maybe I'll take that again because that's a good, easy one to work on. And this is another one that I've been taking with me as well. It's Honeybee Quaker by Primrose Cottage Stitches. That's so cute. I'm just doing this one on, it might be white or maybe like off-white. Lugana. Call for colors again. Oh, wait a minute. Am I doing call for colors on this? Yeah, I am. I sure am. It's so cute. Ugh. I love these little Quakers. They're so cute. Also, Forever in Peace by Sweet Wings Studio. These are all ones I really need to get these done. But you know, the way I rotate things, I mean, I get things done once in a while, but you know, I have gotten a few things done this year. I had this grand plans of getting, you know, several things done this year that I kind of pinpointed, and I don't know. I mean, we're already into May, so I don't know. But this one's looking so good. I believe I'm doing this all in call for colors. This one is being stitched on, let me see, Sparrow, the Lugana in the color Sparrow, again by Luminous Fiber Arts. That's pretty, isn't it? I love that. It's a pretty flag. Okay. And then I got really ambitious and I pulled out Rainbow Row CW Designs. There it is. I've been working on this for a long time. This is kind of getting kind of, you know, kind of folded up a little bit. So when I show it to you, you'll see I've got this green done. I think part of the blue, and I'm currently working on this yellow. I'm a center starter for the most part, and that's how I decided to do this. And what I decided to do is do a page finish, total page finish, which is the green and most of the blue, and absolutely finish it, include back stitching. So that's what I did. So I'm working on, I got a lot done on this yellow house. I mean, it's getting there. It's a lot of work. These trees are in, I don't even know how many colors of green, how many shades of green, I should say. A lot of shades of green. So there it is. And this is about as full coverage as I have. It's not full coverage in the sense of every single square inch is covered, but the area with the houses there's no blanks. There's nothing left out there. It's all full. I also stitched Honey Fair by October House Fiber Arts. I love this one so much. And this one I'm stitching it on Tropical Stitches fabric in the color Grazia, 32 count. And it's beautiful. And I just love this beehive or bee skep or whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I don't normally iron. I don't like to over iron. That's just me. That's just how I do it. But I believe that I can show this to you and you can get an idea of what it looks like. It's a real, there's a lot of colors in here. There's a lot of different color blends in this, but it's what makes it look really beautiful. And so I've really enjoyed stitching it. As you can see, it's getting there. So basically, when I finish that, I'm going to just have some of this in the bottom. Is there anything on the top? No. And I am stitching it in the call for colors because this is one that I wanted to do like that. I didn't want to, especially with that beehive, if I started to change colors, it might not have that cool look to it. So I decided to do that one like that. Okay, so I had a start, and it was a birthday start. And for my birthday, my husband and I went to Orange Beach and had a really nice time. The weather wasn't wonderful, but there was some times of very good weather, and we did get to enjoy being outside and going to different places. And we actually took a drive out on my birthday to, I think it's called Bellingrath Gardens, and it's in Theodore, Alabama, and it was just beautiful. The gardens, and there's a house tour we went on, and it was a lot of fun. We really had a good day, and it was a good birthday. But I did a birthday start, which was pretty great. I started Bluebird Boarding House by Blue Ribbon Designs, and I wanted to get all of that correct. Look at it. I want to show you. Is that just not pretty? Oh. You know, I don't mind subbing colors and using what I have, and I have been trying to do that, but there are certain ones I just don't want to sub because, I mean, the colors are so pretty. And I am doing this one. It's just, I think it's Jobelin. I think it's white Jobelin. And I'm doing it on 32 count. And that's my start. So there it is. As you can see, I'm using a hoop, and for this one, that's the best thing I can do. I'm one of those people. What do you use? Do you use a hoop, or do you use roll frame, or stitch in hand, or Q-snaps? And that is Q-snap user. It's just too heavy, and I have a wrist issue in my right wrist, and it's just too much. And it's just really funny because when I start a project, that's when I decide, what am I going to do? And usually it just comes to me right away. Okay, this one you're going to use a roll frame, and this one you're going to do in hand. And so that I'm doing that one in a hoop. But the colors in here, and again, this is something else that I do, and I don't see very many people using them, are floss away bags. And there's a lot of people that use thread drops, and that's great. And it's almost like, it's to each his own when it comes to accessories like this. But the colors in this Bluebird's Boarding House are so pretty. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that later, but look at this. And, and of course the Bluebird color it's Island Breeze, which is pretty. So that was a good birthday start for me. During the month, I also had a start and a finish. And it's, if it's a start and a finish, it's tiny. And let me get the sticker off of here. I put a little Post-it on there. Loohoo Stitches, and it's called Little Summer Fling, and it's a little strawberry. I want to do some summer decorating. Isn't that cute? And I'm doing this one on Country French Cafe Mocha linen. Or I did it on there. I think it's 28 count. I think I just wanted a little project that was going to be easy on the eyes, and I could get it done really quick. So I think I want to finish it kind of like this with a little bit of fabric on the bottom. Maybe put something here, buttons or rickrack or something. And there he is. Look how cute it is. It's like the cutest little thing. Quick little stitch. And so cute on that linen. I did this one in hand. I tend to do linen either on a roll frame or in hand, because I can't deal with hoop marks on linen. And I can basically not deal with them, but I can't get them out usually. So, but this, I did it in all, I think I did this one in all DMC, even though it calls for two, Gentle Arts and something else that I don't know what it is. And I just substituted. I just looked at this and made my decision on what colors to use. So there it is. So cute. Lots of little bridge knots in there. So I'm going to get this. I want to get this FFO'd and put it out for summer. I'm going to put this over here because, okay. So I told you that I worked on another project. And it was not a cross-stitch project. It was a big project. And it was something I wanted to make. As soon as I saw it, I was on Instagram one day, and I don't remember who it was. I could go back and try to find her, but she showed this project that she made, and I thought, I'm going to make one of these. I have the perfect place for it, and it looks like something I can do. And so I got all the materials for it, and I have beads. I have a lot of beads because a while back I used to sell vintage beads on eBay and some jewelry, but mostly vintage beads. And at some point the market on eBay for that stuff got saturated. It was just, everybody was doing it. A lot of people were doing it. And the person that I got my vintage beads from disappeared off the face of the earth. And so I just, okay, that's fine. And, I do, in my Etsy shop, I did use a lot of them to make things like scissor fobs, and I use them also in thread keeps, things like that. So, but I still have a ton. I have a ton of beads. So I thought, because I have a ton of beads, this is a great way to use them in a cool way. And I made a sun catcher. I'm going to pull it back a little bit. And then I'm going to bring it up so you can see it. Now, here's what I did. This is a Goodwill frame that I luckily got. It had some kind of dubious art in it. And I got it for like $3. And I just gave it a whitewash with some acrylic paint, white acrylic mixed in water, just a little whitewash. And my husband actually did put the chicken wire on, stapled it on real good. I mean, it's not going anywhere. And I used head pins and beads and little rings to attach it. So there it is. It's kind of big. If you just Google beaded suncatcher and just Google it, or if you go even Instagram or Pinterest, you can see all different kinds. People make them in circular frames and all different ways. And I just thought, since I have so many beads, I might as well make a big one. So what I did, what we're gonna do is put two eyelet kind of rings here and some planter hanging chain, and hang it in our screen porch. So like I said, I got the perfect place for this guy. But there it is. I'm going to show you one more time. It is something else, and I think it's going to be really pretty at certain times, especially at certain times of the day. And we have a good way to hang it in the screen porch. So there it is. So that is a big finish for me. It didn't take all that long, and it wasn't as complicated as it looks. I did it in little sections. Like, if I had sometimes I said, if I had a little time, I said, okay, I'm going to do 2 rows. And then, one day I had a little bit more time. Okay, I'm gonna do 4 rows. And it wasn't like I had to sit down and get it all done at once. And I just love it. What do you think? Do you like it? Is that something that you would try? Or is it something that you have a place for in your home? So I can't wait to put it up. We just cleaned our screen porch last weekend. Well, actually, my husband did. He went out there. He was out there for a good part of the afternoon, and he mopped the floor. We have really bad pollen, and we have outdoor furniture, and we leave it out all year. It doesn't get, because it's all screened in, and there's a roof. But the pollen gets into the screen porch. There's no way to keep it out. People in the neighborhood were asking on Facebook, well, if you put curtains up, no, it doesn't keep it out. Nothing keeps the pollen out. So our cushions are like a denim blue, and it was just covered. And then if the cat went out there, you just saw these little cat paw prints walking across. So the cushions are all cleaned. Everything is cleaned up. The eating table, and everything is clean. And so now, just kind of fixing it up a little bit in there. I want to get a plant to put in there that will enjoy whatever kind of light we have. So, that's my suncatcher, and I can't wait to put it up. Let me know what you think. Okay, now, sorry. This year has been my year of not buying anything. Not buying new charts and a lot of fabric. I did say that if I needed some threads for a project or some finishing things, I could buy it. But I kind of went back on that for my birthday. Thought, this is the perfect time. And plus, I want to tell you something. We were in Orange Beach. And what's in Orange Beach? Yes, Creative Needle Arts. Now, when was the last time I was in a cross-stitch store? I don't even know. I mean, years? I don't even, honestly, I do not know. And so this is like a super big treat. I mean, you don't even know, because I just don't go to, there's none around. And so Creative Needle Arts, such nice people in this store. I got help from the time I went in. I knew kind of what things I needed and wanted, and they helped me every step of the way. Helped me find my floss. What I did was I wrote a list of flosses that I needed for some projects that I want to start. I just kind of pinpointed like maybe 4 projects that I want to start. Looked to see, and I thought, you know what, this is my chance to go and look and actually look at the floss. So I bought a bunch of floss, and as you maybe can tell, I know one of the projects I want to do is a Honey of a Tiny Town. And I think some of these are for that, and for some other ones too. So they have a great selection at Creative Needle Arts of floss, and their fabric selection is wonderful. One of the fabrics I wanted to get, I have a Carolyn Manning project that I want to do, and it calls for a violet purpley color, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna buy some because I want to start that, but let's see if I can get it. It's a little darker than that in person. This is Atomic Ranch 32 count even weave in Violet Fizz. It is brand new. I think it was brand new at Market. So, and it even comes with a recipe for a drink called a Violet Fizz, which I think is cool. Ooh, this is more like kind of like that. But so I got a fat quarter, and I thought, perfect. This is just right. So, ooh, look at that's what color it is. Isn't that pretty? So I got that. It's so nice to be able to look at fabrics and see them in person. I mean, ordering fabrics online is nice, and I have gotten really good fabrics from different places online. But this one, I don't know, it doesn't say whose fabric it is. It just says 32 count even weave Lugana green back quarter. It's like a cool green. This looks, right now in here, it looks sagey, but in person it looks like just a pretty light green. I'll be able to use this for a lot of things. Got that. It's so hard not to make a little purchase. And you got to understand, this is my birthday. So that's a good excuse, right? I also got my sister some fabric there. She was taking care of my cats, and I thought, I'm going to get her fabric that I know she wants. So I got a couple of charts. Look what I got. Patriotic Quaker by Primrose Cottage. Yeah, look at that. So pretty. I've been wanting that one, and I thought, I asked them if they had it, and they said, yeah, we got that. And I found some charts that are new to me, a designer that's new to me. It's Robin Pickens cross stitch. And I got the Seasonal Courier Robin's Spring. That's beautiful. I saw that Jackie at Cross My Stitches bought the autumn one. And I saw the autumn one, but I thought, you know what? I want to get a spring. Because that's so cute. And this one, just because, this was Cardinal's Winter. Look at it. Look at that pine cone. And that cardinal. Oh, so pretty. These are really cool charts. I can't wait to see more of her things, her designs. Oh, I also got When Cardinals Appear by JBW Designs. This and the Patriotic Quaker were the two from Market that I really wanted. So there it is. That's what I got from there. Now, when I got home, I realized that I did need some more some threads that I couldn't find at Creative Stitches. There were just a few that I couldn't find, which is fine, which is understandable because, it's a popular item, threads, right? So I made a little order to Shepherd's Needle, who are just wonderful and ship it's so quick. And they wrap it in the prettiest little paper. Look at that, isn't that pretty? I wanted to show you that paper. I don't know. So I got some more of the threads that I needed. There are only a few, I think 5 that I needed. Couple of classic colorworks in a few weeks, and for different projects, which you'll be seeing coming up. And because I was making an order, I couldn't just get thread. Hands-on Design Liberty Pennies. Isn't that pretty? I thought that was so beautiful chart. And Jeanette Douglas, and this is so pretty. Soar into Summer. Oh, that's a beautiful design. And, well, that's not all. I got a few more things. So, I was on Instagram again. Instagram is a really good enabling place to be. You see all kinds of things. I follow a lot of people, and just to see what's going on in the cross stitch world and see what people are stitching. And I found a new supplier for trims, and I'm always interested in saving a little money and doing things like that. But it's Purple Paper Mountain. And I will put a link to her below at her Etsy store. She charges $4.75 for shipping for any size order, and she also, if you buy 10 trims or more, you get 20% off, no coupon needed. It's pretty great in my book. So I got an assortment of trims. I got some fuzzy chenille, and this one's dark brown. I got some pom-pom. It's color called Wine. Oh, I like this. This is like a loop lace in natural. Ooh, I'm thinking of something I can use that for. But I bought things that are colors that that will go with a lot of projects. This is a less fuzzy chenille terracotta. And they're really reasonably priced and amazing selection. Got some blue. Look at this. It's like super fluffy. More green. This is really pretty. What is this called? Dark gold. That's a nice color, you know. Good for autumn stuff. And there's, ooh, here's a pear green. That's really beautiful. Pear green. Like fluffy white. Real good for wintry things. And cream, a fluffy. That's a fluffy. And then, good thing, she gave me a little thank you gift with some little samples in it, which I'll be able to use for something, which is so nice. And that's all put together in a little bag, and she's got a purple ribbon on it. Awesome. I will put her Etsy store below, a link to that, because I was really happy and she shipped really quickly. So, great selection, good prices. Can't beat that shipping cost either. Okay, so that is my new stuff. And I do have one other thing that I will show you when I get it. But, and so now I'm going to be back to just, okay, that's enough charts for a while. And I think I'm set with a lot of fabric, unless I want to dye some, which I would kind of like to do, and I just haven't gotten around to doing that. Any other kind of news? Let's see. My stitch group, it's doing good. We had a couple of stitch meetups since I saw you last. April, what was my last video? Let me see if I have a 320. Ooh, wow, I have not had a regular Flosstube in a long time. So I think I've had 2 meetups since I was here last. And we have a good core group that comes. I know the last couple had to be on weekdays. The library gets really busy, and Saturdays are really hard to get. Sundays are just they're not useful at all because of the hours of the library. By the time we get there and it's gonna, it's only a couple hours before we have to leave. So I mostly aim for Saturdays and weekdays. And let's see, we have one tomorrow. So I mean, it's working out really well, and I've met some really nice people. And it's always nice to have stitchy friends in the area. So I'm going to keep it up. I don't think we're going to be able to do any for June and July because the library has blocked off their meeting rooms totally, which I understand. I get it because I used to work there, and I know what their priorities are, and that's fine. That's what it is. We'll get back to it in August unless we come up with another location. So if you ever think that you can't start a group, I started one, and you should try it. Try starting a group in your area. You can start it by putting it on Facebook, making a stitch group on Facebook, and see how many people you can get to join, and see what you can do. It's fun. I have got a winner from my last time that was here, and I had Plum Street samplers. Bless our land, it's beautiful. It's real pretty, and I did this one and I finished it, and I will be putting that out soon. But the winner is Sean in AZ. Sean, SHAWNINAZ. So Sean, you won this. So give me send a an email to the address below, and I will get this out to you. Okay. So I hope that I hear from you. What else is going on? Oh, wait a minute. I said that I wasn't going to buy anything else. I am going to be on a fun road trip with my sister and my 2 nieces. We're going next week from today, and we're going to be there for most of a week. And we're going up north to Indiana, where we're from, and we're going to see as many family and friends as we can cram into those days. And I'm not kidding. Right now, we have an itinerary. So we're getting into Indiana. We're getting into Indiana on Thursday. And so every day, so my sister said this, it's like Friday, we're doing this. Saturday, we're doing this. Sunday, we're doing, so Sunday, we're going to be doing this in the afternoon, but we have an open spot in the evening. So it's like, I'm trying to set up meeting times with friends, and it's funny. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting. It's a long drive. We're splitting up the drive, going there, and then coming home. We're going to do it all in one day. It's like 12 hours. I know. But there's 3 drivers, and so it'll be fine. It'll be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So that was just a long way to explain what the deal is with my stash enhancement. We are going to be in Northwest Indiana and staying in Valparaiso. That's the place where I lived. We lived, and my sister and her family lived before we moved down to Georgia. And it's not super close, but it's close enough to LaPorte, where House of Stitches is. So I'm going to House of Stitches. Now, what day we're doing that? There's some little open spots in there still. And because my sister Sheila also stitches, we're going to go and maybe pick up a few little things at the House of Stitches. So is it okay if I just count that as more of my birthday money? When do I go to cross stitch stores? When do I go to needlework stores? So we're just kind of excited about that. We're going to make a day out of it and see what else we can see out that way as well. So it's like, I'll let you know what happens on the trip. It's going to be fun. I think we're going to enjoy it. And let's just see what happens. Okay. So my plans for next time. Let's do this first. I'm going to do another giveaway. Okay? And you know the drill. You know what not to do and what to do. Would you like this? This is actually a chart that I won from Hollow Sands Creates a long time ago. And now that I've enjoyed stitching it, I would love to pass it on to somebody who would like to stitch a strawberry. So let's just say strawberry. That's all you got to do. And you have to be 18. You have to be able to give me an address. Don't say giveaway or drawing or anything like that in your comment. It has to be a comment on this video. And please be a subscriber and like this video. That is all I ask. So I don't need that anymore, but I'm going to keep this, put this aside. And I think that you will enjoy stitching this little tiny, adorable chart. You will really like it. So, and as for plans, I'm just going to keep rotating my projects in a fun way that I like, and have a nice little stitching afternoon tomorrow with some stitching friends, which will be great. And then going on my trip, maybe I'll probably take some stitching with maybe, I don't know how much downtime we're gonna have. Not with our itinerary, I'll tell you what. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, it was a long time in coming. And I hope that if you haven't subscribed yet, you'll consider it. I've gotten a couple more subscribers. I'm at 2.4 now, 2,400 subscribers, which is cool. And yeah, it's not a ton, but I enjoy reading your comments and knowing that you're enjoying my videos, and I hope that you will comment below. And you know, I read every one of them. So I will see if I will be stitching on this trip. I'll be back after we get back and let you know how my shopping trip to House of Stitches went. So until then, enjoy your stitching time like I will, and I will see you soon. Bye.